Rutherford, New Jersey. Up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Okay, ready? 49's the money. 49's the money. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Jones on first down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching. Word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, Alpha. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run.
And an 8. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. On first down, Moss. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. On play action, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, exit. Check 55, record. Mike 55. Hey, pass 85.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen, and he's able to find Diggs. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. Off the play fake. It's complete to Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones operating from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Zoo. Hey. 53's the mic. 53's the mic. Hey. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Blue Dan. Hey. High 7. 53's the mic. Now.
Jones now on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Got a man, Slayton. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw again. And his throw here is goes incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. On third down, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Hey, Delta. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Jones throwing on fourth down. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Past the 20. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Throwing, Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Levine Toilolo. His first touchdown of the new season as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jones going to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep is Micah Hyde. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
At the 34-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Check. Lucky. Sponge.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check back. 55, mark, 55. Watch the pass.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Moss. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Allen going deep for Diggs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka adds the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A first down carry for Barkley. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got some real estate inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
58 to Mike.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
And 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. They'll run on 1st down. Moss, he'll have a 1st down and more pass. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's Jones. Back to the air on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Jones Throwing on fourth down. And an alley to run. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Now T.J. Yeldon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Mike, right there in the middle, 55. He's scared. Check. Check 3.
On second down, it's Moss, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Check right. Watch it, you go night. So go night.
Alert!
Allen now looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On third down, Barkley. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Check hot route. Let's go.
On fourth down, Jones. Flush to his right. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On first down, Moss. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Check 55. Here we go. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2. The final score now coming from Nashville. And emerging victorious, the Colts. A win would be their first of the young season. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Go now. 50, play. Stop your body.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. PAT up and good by Rozon.